Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and today we're going to be talking about some of my top luxury purchases that I have ever made that I personally think are worth the money. I don't think everyone has the same exact idea of what luxury is. To me, it's a product that is really good quality, good craftsmanship, that can stand the test of time, a product that is made objectively well for the price that I am paying for it. I do not think all luxury products are created equal. I have gone into stores and held luxury products that I've admired or wanted from afar, and then when I hold them in my hands, I realize the quality is not that great, and you're really paying for the brand name. That's not something to me that is worth the money, and that's just not what luxury is to me. So maybe luxury is different to you. I'd also like to say I don't have a lot of luxury products. It's not something that I find myself buying all the time. When I do actually buy something, I like to make sure that I'm thoughtful about it, that I've done a ton of research. So I'm going to show you 7 of my top luxury products that I would absolutely buy again. I think these are worth every single penny, and I know that I've gotten my money's worth out of all of these. So let's get into it. So first up here, I want to talk about my most used, which is without a doubt my Prada Cleo bag. This was my first ever luxury purchase. This is the first designer sort of luxury item that I ever bought for myself. The amount of research that I did before purchasing this bag, a crazy amount, but honestly I'm glad that I did, and I think this was a really wonderful first bag to buy. So this is a brushed leather, which I really like. It's easy to take care of and wipe down, which I need to do clearly from looking at it. I have used this bag a lot. This is my most used everyday bag because it goes with almost everything in my closet, right? I can wear this with nearly everything that I own. I wear a lot of black, I wear a lot of neutrals, so it just really works out with everything in my closet. So I find myself grabbing this one a lot. It easily fits on the shoulder. It holds everything that I need. It has just been a wonderful bag, and I'm so glad that I bought this. And the quality is so good. That was one thing that really set Prada apart for me, is the quality of their bags. They actually feel like good quality. And I also like that it has just this little logo and that's it. It's nothing too crazy. I don't like anything that's too flashy. As someone who has had both good and bad bag purchases, it's a tongue twister, I can say confidently that this was worth every penny. I have really got my money's worth out of this because I wear it, again, as I said, almost every single day. I also like that it's black. I think that's a really safe first bag color to buy, just because it can probably go with most things in your wardrobe, depending on what you gravitate towards, of course. But for me, black was a no-brainer, and this has been the most wonderful purchase. I believe I got the small size. I think this is the small. I can double check just to make sure, but really all I keep in here is my wallet, which is a product wallet that also matches, a lip balm, and a hand sanitizer, and then when I'm out, I'll stick my phone in here too. You could probably fit a few more little things in here. I'll kind of show you. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a little pocket on the side and then a big main pocket. But I don't carry a lot around with me. I only always have a few things. This is really all I have, and then my phone. So it's the perfect size for me for an everyday sort of carry. So love this bag, 10 out of 10, would recommend. The only thing, there's one thing that I don't like about this bag, and that is it does not sit upright because the bottom is kind of curved, as you can see. So if you go to set it down, it will fall over, which is very frustrating if you're out somewhere where there's no extra chair for you to place your bag, or there's no hook or anything like that, and you just kind of have to figure out what to do with it. So that is the only gripe out of, everything about this bag. That is the only thing that I don't like, but it's not enough of a deal breaker for me to not be happy with my purchase. I am still very happy with this, and that is the only fault in this bag, in my opinion. We can just stick on the bag trend here. So I'll go into my next one, which is my Loewe puzzle bag. This is the small size. Honestly, could have gone for the mini because this is way bigger than I need, but it's a great bag to carry when I need to carry around more than what fits in my Prada bag, because that bag is way smaller than this one. So this is the small in the color sand. It's kind of like it's not a true tan, but it's also not a beige. It's kind of in between. It's sand, I think that's a good description of it. I like this color a lot. I think it's very versatile. I also have my eye on a different bag that I would get in more of a true tan, like gold tan. So that's why I went for the sand color in this one, just because I know eventually I will get a bag in the tan color. So I didn't want to kind of duplicate it, and I wanted this bag to be something that I could wear more in the summertime, something that would look good with whites and creams and browns and my warmer toned outfits. So I'll typically grab this one if I'm wearing an outfit like that instead of my Prada, just because the black can sometimes be a little bit harsh depending on what you're wearing, but this is a really nice color paired with a lot of things in my closet. So it has this little top handle bag here, which I love, and then it has this crossbody strap that you can adjust. I never wear it as a true crossbody. I always just pop it on my shoulder like this, or if I'm going out to dinner or something, I just take the strap off altogether because you can clip it off, and then I'll just carry it by the top handle. But inside it has a side pocket, and then it has a big pocket in the inside, and then on the back it has this little zipper pocket, which is nice for keeping like a card for easy access, or like a lip gloss or something like that, just something that's, you know, close to your body that's easy access. But I have absolutely loved this. It also has a zipper here that you can close underneath the little flap, and your stuff feels very secure in the bag, which I like. This is a really nice size. Again, I probably could have gone for the mini just because I don't carry around a lot, so there's normally a lot of extra space in this bag, but I have to imagine the older that I get, the more responsibilities that I add into my life, I'm probably going to have more things to carry around eventually, and I will probably be glad that I got the small. So right now, it's a bit overkill, but one day this is going to serve me well. I also like that there's very minimal branding. No one really knows what this is when I'm out and about. I don't like things that are very flashy. I don't like things with logos all over them. It's just not my style. I know that other people really like that, and no knock to them, but it's just not for me. I had the YSL Lulu bag, and the logo was just so big, and there was like a chain strap on it, and I just found it to be far too flashy for my taste. So I ended up selling it, and now I know going forward I don't want to buy a bag that has any sort of big logo on it like that, but I really like that this bag is so understated. Branding is really minimal, which I prefer in a bag, so love this one as well. Next up is something that I'm actually wearing at the moment, so I'll take it off to show you, and that is my Grand Seiko Snowflake Watch. This is the ladies one. It's a smaller version. I can put up the specs on the screen for you because I don't know them off the top of my head if I'm being honest. But this was a gift from my husband. He sells these on his website. It's teddybaldessar.com. Shameless plug because I'm so proud of him, and I will mention him any chance that I get. The dial is gorgeous. I don't know if you can tell, but it has this sort of rippling on it. It has this texture on it that looks like snow. It's called the Snowflake. I adore this watch and was actually planning on buying it eventually, but my husband surprised me with it for my birthday, which was really special. And it is now my new everyday watch. I wear this, again, almost every single day. It's my favorite watch in my collection. It fits me perfectly. I really wanted a smaller watch. Most of the watches that I have are a little bit bigger, and I just wanted something a little bit more feminine and dainty, and I just adore this watch. And it's extra special because my husband got it for me. Next, we're moving into shoes, and jump scare, by the looks of these, you can tell that I get my use out of them, and that is my Hermes Oran sandals. This is in the color gold. It's their tan. I have worn the life out of these, as you can tell. I will probably get these resold soon because I'll be honest, they're destroyed. I've had these for going on 2 years now. The first few times wearing them, you do have to break them in. They're not the most comfortable the first couple times. Once you break these in, these are the most comfortable sandals, and I love them so much that I bought them in black. So now I have the tan pair and the black pair, so I have something to go with all of my summer outfits. This is all I wear in the summer. Like, I don't think I wear any other shoe during the summertime because these just go with every single thing in my closet. They look amazing with everything, and they are so dang comfortable. These I have not worn out as much. I'll just go ahead and talk about both of them together because they're the same shoe in different colors. One of the main reasons why I am so happy with these, and a reason why I can justify the price, disclaimer, yes, they are expensive, is because you can resole these. So you can get way more life out of your shoe. When you resole a shoe, you can just get so much more life out of it. And so you can justify spending a little bit more for something that's going to last you far longer than another type of luxury shoe. Also, I will say in terms of sandals, no one else is there in terms of the quality. This is actually good quality leather. Hermes does a fantastic job with their leather. Last summer, I'd actually stopped into Saks to take a peek at their sandals, and when I was holding the other luxury sandals in my hands, I just thought, oh my gosh, these are terrible quality. None of them felt like they were actually good quality the way that these do. These have a little bit of weight to them. They have a great sole. They have this padding here that makes them a little bit more comfortable, and the leather is just actually nice. And again, you can resole these. So that is how I justify spending the money on these, because the quality is actually great. I will probably never buy any other brand of luxury sandals. These are just top tier and superior in every way, in my opinion. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. Next up here, we have my Carmina Horsebit loafers in the color black with this little gold hardware here. These are so much better than the Gucci loafers. I genuinely cannot believe that people are buying those over these, and these are cheaper. I keep little shoe trees in mind to protect the shape of the shoe, so that's why these are in here. But when you put these next to, say, something like a Gucci loafer, you can feel the difference in the weight of the product. You can also feel the difference in the quality of leather. Again, with a Carmina loafer, these can be resold. So that's why, again, when you're going to make a luxury purchase, do your research. Check out other brands that maybe aren't as mainstream or as popular or trendy, but they make a better product. These are so much better than the Gucci, and I've held them both in my hands. They are wonderful quality, cheaper than some similar competitors, and they are just a beautiful shoe, and they're also really comfortable once you break them in. I was wearing them around my house with a pair of socks on, just to kind of break them in, and now they're really comfy. Love these, and loafers are just a timeless classic piece to add into any woman's wardrobe. All right, guys, and the last thing on my list is my Canada Goose Trillium Parka. This is expensive, I'll be honest, but after wearing this winter, when I tell you this is one of the best things that I have ever purchased for myself, it has made going on walks outside something that I look forward to and enjoy, and I will even give you insight into how much this has changed my life. I am one of those people, unfortunately, where if I'm in the cold, I'm complaining. I'm never properly dressed. I'm always cold no matter what I'm wearing, and I complain. I hate being cold, okay? Since I bought this jacket, not one time while I was wearing it have I complained of being cold. So a jacket that not only keeps me warm, but keeps me from complaining, you're a winner. I got the one also that has the fur on the hood. I would recommend this just because I've noticed when I put my hood up and I have the fur on, the fur helps block out wind and keeps my face really warm, which I found to enjoy far more than I thought that I would when I first bought this, because I was going back and forth on, do I want the fur, do I not want the fur? It's kind of a look, but I'm really glad that I ended up getting the fur because it's helped tremendously with blocking out wind. I got a size small. I probably could have gotten the extra small, but I wanted to make sure that no matter what kind of clothing I had on underneath it, like if I was wearing a thicker sweater or I was really layered up, that this would be able to fit comfortably over it. So I got the small, and it fits fine. There's also a little thing where you can kind of cinch the back so that it's more form-fitting. It kind of shows your shape a little bit more. That's one thing I don't like about very big winter jackets is you kind of just look shapeless. You look like a plastic bag, you look frumpy, because it doesn't give you any shape or show definition at all. But I really like that you can cinch this one and just give yourself a little bit of shape so that you don't look like a loaf of bread or just like a column. Or the Michelin Man, right? I mean, I can't believe I've waited until this late in my life to get myself a really nice parka. So if you're somewhere where you get extreme cold weather, you live somewhere with seasons, you experience winter, expensive, but honestly, in probably my top 3 purchases I've ever made for myself, just because now I can actually go for walks in the wintertime and get steps in and make sure I'm not being sedentary. Without having to go to the gym, I can just go outside and go for a walk and be comfortable and warm doing it with this coat. So again, another 10 out of 10, would highly recommend. I lied to you, I have one more thing on my list, and that is my Celine sunglasses. I got these in the fall of 2023, so I've only had them for a couple months at this point. It came with this little case and then also a little white cloth thing. These are the only luxury pair of sunglasses that I own personally. I've always just bought really cheap ones off of Amazon. I have tried on so many pairs of regular glasses because my vision is terrible. I wear contacts. I've tried on so many pairs of sunglasses, and it is nearly impossible for me to find something that actually looks good on my face shape. So when I find something that works and that I like, again, it's a rarity, so I'm more likely to buy it. They're a little bit funky, a little bit out there, but that's why I like them. The frame is a little more funky, so I feel like more people could pull it off. It's very difficult for me to find a pair of sunglasses that works on me, so if it even works remotely, even a little bit, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. So I'm really happy with these. Also, I will say, as someone who has only bought very cheap sunglasses in the past, I think all of my other sunglasses are just from Amazon, which I take good care of my stuff, so they've all lasted me, but you can just really feel the difference in quality when you hold both of them next to each other. So unfortunately, I can tell the difference when I hold a cheap pair next to these, but that's why I wanted to recommend them here, because I don't know if that would be true with all designer sunglasses or all luxury sunglasses, but I'm really happy with these ones from Celine. And I will also say, these have a logo on the side, which I typically don't like, but normally I'm wearing my hair down and you can't even see it anyway. Sunglasses are also one of those things where it's such a small accessory as it is. If it has a logo, it's not the end of the world. It's kind of hard to find a pair that doesn't have a logo, honestly, but these were more of a trendy purchase for me. I don't typically buy things that are on the trendy side. These were definitely very trendy last year. I'm sure they will be also going into 2024 here, but I really like these and I'm glad that I bought them. I didn't even tell you the name of these. These are the Celine Triumph? Not totally sure. The things I buy, especially if they are on the expensive side, I typically try to gravitate towards things that are very timeless, classic, that will stand the test of time, that I can have with me for years to come. I don't know if these will stand the test of time, to be honest, but every now and then it's fun to buy something that's a little bit more trendy to pair with your more classic, timeless pieces. It can be a way to sort of modernize an outfit and just make it look a little bit more fresh. So I'm very happy with these so far. Again, not a purchase I would typically make, but loving them. So that is all I have for 7 of my favorite luxury purchases. Let me know down in the comments, do you own any of these? What are your favorite luxury products? Maybe I will check them out if you leave a little comment below. What are some things you think are worth the money or not worth the money? Would just love to hear from you guys down in the comments. Again, maybe would also love to hear your idea of luxury because maybe it's different than mine. If you like this video or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be in the loop for when I release new content. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys over on there as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.